Not tardy. The count is 2-2. Swings. It's a ground ball to the left side. Throw to Olsen for the out. Sedan Rafaela is up next for the Red Sox. Not what you wanted. Empty swing at the cutter. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Stays in the fight. Here comes a pitch. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Rafaela grounds out. Wilson Contreras is now at the plate.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Looks like me swinging. Not late. Fastball. Strike three. Spencer Torkelson gets us going in this frame. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a base hit and a good look for the Tops Now collection. You know how to unlock this card's potential, don't you? Drew Romo looking to get off to a good start in this one. Ground ball left side. Could be two. Goes to second for one. On to first. Double play. Joe Adell at the dish with nobody on after the defense handled business. In the air to right. Keeps it fair. That was nice. You know what you're doing with this card. A member of the Spotlight Series steps in the box. Kevin McGonigal. That's a foul ball. McGonigal fights it away. Now a screamer into the outfield. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top half of the second is complete. BRB. Kids still saying that? Wilyer Abreu ready to start this inning. Way to bear down. Cutter fools him. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Got him. Second strikeout of the game. Stepping to the plate now is Roman Anthony. Once hit a 497-foot homer in the minors. A few days later, he made his major league debut. Brings it in. 2 gone here. Carlos Narvaez steps to the plate for Boston. Gas. In there. Fastball. Strike 3. Welcome back. Sunny day here in Boston. The host site for today's Diamond Dynasty matchup. Josh Young steps in the box to start the third. That's a hit. It's great to see a professional swing get rewarded like that.
Left fielder
Nathan Church at the dish with a runner on first. Hit hard, and that gets through. And the lead runner stops at second, and the first batters of the inning have reached base. And now it's Sung-Mun Song. Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Starts fastball, fastball. Spit on that one. In the air, headed to left center. And it drops. One away. Willie McGee is next to the plate. He's 0 for 1 so far today. And fouls it. In the air, out to right center. Abreu hustling after it. Diving attempt, but squirts away. Throw to second from the outfield. And still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they get out number 2. Matt Olson at the dish with runners at the corners. Clubs one deep. On its way. Out of here. Home run. That was an aggressive approach, and that's what happens when everything goes to plan. I was just thinking we should see that one again. Spencer Torkelson up now with the bases empty thanks to the 3-run homer. He singled to right in his first at bat. In the air to center. Rafaela on the move. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back to Fenway Park. Marcelo Meyer, the leadoff hitter, and playing down by 3. Bears down and gets a strike. Strike 2 with the fastball, and don't be shocked to see that pitch one more time here. Yeah, don't listen to me. Turns out that was the right pitch to throw. Trevor Story steps up and getting his first look at the starter in this one. That was filthy. Cutter misses the bat. Still alive at the plate. J.R. Richard gets the swinging strikeout. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa is up next for the Red Sox. Pumps a fastball across the zone. Two strikes and no balls. Slider. Strike 3. Back here in a 3-run game. Drew Romo leads off the top of the 4th. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Joe Adell in the box with a runner on first. Late with the swing there. Just an exploratory mission. Lightning with a runner aboard. Swing and a drive. Kiss it goodbye. Home run. What a sensational swing for him. Yeah, I would want to see this again too. Kevin McGonigal digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. 0 for 1 on the day. Count is 0-1. Lifted in the air to left. Anthony trying to get to it. Brings it in. And that's the first out of the inning. Next up here in the 4th, Josh Young.
Carolina, third baseman, Josh Young.
And a base hit laced into right. How about the return on investment you're getting with this card today? Snags the line drive. Well, that's not fair. Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Mun Song. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in for the third out. So they play two. Jarren Duran, the leadoff hitter, steps into the box down by 5. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Locked in, but it's a ball. Ball with the cutter missing the zone. Pure heat. Did you pay extra for express shipping? Another one. And that's 5 straight strikeouts. Ceddanne Rafaela up next to the dish. Goes with the fastball, relying on that pitch more than any other. Hits it foul. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Wilson Contreras steps to the plate for Boston. His first at bat resulted in a strikeout. Delivers a sinker. That pitch has stayed mostly under wraps. Bears down and finds the zone. Slider. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Justin Slayton. Willie McGee steps into the batter's box to face the fresh arm. Swings and makes solid contact. They get a leadoff single and a base runner to start the 5th. Matt Olson is the next to hit. Swings, and this one is smashed. Anthony giving his all. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. This feels like one of those baseball Zen commercials we all see. Spencer Torkelson steps to the box following the rocket from a Spotlight Series card. Line drive, and it bounces down in fair territory. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Up next for
Drew Romo shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Meyer handles the chance. One away here in the 5th. Joe Adell in the box with a runner at third. Hit well, and this has sac fly written all over it. Torkelson tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. Off the mark, and he scores. We see the Red Sox turn to a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran. Kevin McGonigal strolls to the plate to try his luck against the new pitcher. Not going for that. The Lightning up by 8. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Back here in Boston at Fenway Park, Wilyer Abreu hits leadoff this inning.
Wilyer Abreu.
Gave it your all for that strike. Lightning in a bottle. That's a strikeout for J.R. Richard.
Up next for the Red Sox.
The next victim walking to the plate, Roman Anthony. Flied out his first time up. Opens with a strike, as predictable as the sun rising. Oh, 2 the count now. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Slings it across. And there's 2 down. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, Carlos Narvaez. Starting on the front foot. Pure electricity. Unbelievable. Up to double digits now with strikeout number 10. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Welcome back. 8 runs separating these two teams at the moment. Josh Young gets us going this inning. Lights it away. Lifted in the air to right center. Abreu makes his way to it. Makes the catch. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Nathan Church now at the plate. Early bird special. Garbage pitch. One, 2 the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater. Sung Mun Song up once again. Hitless in this one, but has put the ball in play every time. On the ground to first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Marcelo Mayer bats first this inning.
Second baseman.
Extra focus makes all the difference. I see, just playing with your food now. Cutter connects. McGee on the move to the right. Squeezes it, and now 1 away. Trevor Story is up next for the Red Sox. Struck out on a fastball last time at the plate. Made him look a little foolish there. That's a strike. Things really slowed down for you there. Keeps the plate appearance going. That's 11 strikeouts here in the 6th. Incredible pace. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa shuffles to the plate. 0-1 the count. Goes back to the slider. Strikeout total is up to 12. We see a new pitcher for the Red Sox, Zach Kelly. Swung on and hit hard for a base hit. So now they have a base runner.
Now batting for the Lightning.
Now a chance for Matt Olson. Hits it on the ground to the right side. Slips away. The underhand flip. They get the out. Good recovery. It wasn't easy following the misplay. Spencer Torkelson ready to swing it with a runner on second. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Now 2 away. Drew Romo comes to bat with a runner at third.
Catcher, Drew Romo.
Hard hit down the line and left, but that's a foul ball. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Meyer to first. That's the third out. Stretch time from Fenway. Sweet Caroline, take it away. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Welcome back to beautiful and historic Fenway Park. Jarren Duran at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the seventh. Struck out against a cutter in his previous at-bat. That makes it 0-2. In the air, out to left. McGonigal gets there. He's under it. ABC easy as 1, 2, 3. Now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Energy drink stuff. Swings and misses out in front. Got it. A baker's dozen. Strikeout number 13. Wilson Contreras steps to the plate for Boston. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Zip it up. (0-2) is the count. Strike 3. There it is. Strikeout number 14. We'll be right back. Joe Adell leads off, enjoying a nice lead. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the 8th. Kevin McGonigal at the dish with a runner on first. Throws one in the dirt. One look at the scoreboard says it all, doesn't it? Attacks the heater. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Josh Young comes up to bat in the 8th. Lined into right center field. Caught for the out. Great reflexes.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Greg Weisser comes in the game out of the bullpen.
Greg Weisser.
And a base hit laced into right. And that turns the lineup over. Sung-Mun Song in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Clubs one deep. Still up there. It rattles the monster. Runner puts on the brakes at third base. And man, I thought they had a chance to challenge the arm there. Willie McGee takes his turn with the bags brimming. Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock. Now to third, and he gets back safely. Now we see Matt Olson. Meyer. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they played a run in the inning. Wilyer Abreu leads us off. Struck out last time. It was the sinker that got him. Boy, I've been there. Took a breath and nailed it. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. That was saucy. Strike three. Strikeout number 15, and we're watching a pitcher that is absolutely locked in. So the next victim arrives at the plate, Roman Anthony. That's the fastball.
That's down.
That's the most common first pitch we've seen from him today. You confused him there.
Foul.
The pitch from JR. That's strikeout number 16.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Carlos Narvaez is up next for the Red Sox. Bears down and fires a strike. Got him in a blender. Another one. And that's back here in a 9-run game. What do you guys feel like talking about? Spencer Torkelson leads off the top of the ninth. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Swung on and hit hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is on here in the ninth. Drew Romo in the box with a runner on first. Smash down the left field line. That falls in no man's land. A foul ball. Takes the lead at first. Nobody out. On a line towards center. And that's a base hit. Rafaela fires it in from the outfield. Not in time, and we've got runners at first and third to open the inning. The batter now, Joe Adell. Ground ball smoked up the middle. Flips to second, that's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. But they do get a run on the play. Jack Anderson, the new arm, and that's a common card they have on the mound. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Story. Third out, and the inning is over. They score a run in the frame. Marcelo. Steps to the plate for Boston. Andrew Morris takes over the mound here in the bottom of the ninth. So they'll ride with a tops now card in this spot. Meyer swings through it for strike one. In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again. Keeps battling. Spoils the two-strike heater. Strike three, and only 2 outs to go. Up next for the Red Sox, Trevor Story. Throwing bubbles for strikes. Changeup again, and plenty of options now with the count at 0-2. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. Down to the final out here at Fenway. Kiner Falefa in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Not so fast, my friend. Skips up some dust. Can we get a do-over? Cutter leads to a swing and miss. 1 pitch away from a no-hitter. They've done it. It's a combined no-hitter. And it took a team effort, but they pull it off.